Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking about you and your business. My good friend, Heather Sholl, she's on the show. Hey, that sounded kind of funny. And always delighted to have her on the program. Heather is involved in physical fitness on both an individual level and training people and helping transform lives, and has done so now for many years. In fact, it's something she kind of did starting in college to pay for college. Used her marketing degree from Texas A&M and has found out she just really loves to help change people's lives. And so that's what she's really focused on, is physical health. But she's also really involved in helping America's soldiers following their service and the needs that they have. And she's one of the founders of the Boot Campaign. And we always end up talking about both. Heather, how are you today?
I'm fabulous. Thank you.
Hey, first of all, why don't we talk a little bit about, what you're focusing on as we are ending 2015, hard to believe.
Sure, I know it. I know it happens every year, and I'm surprised by it every year. But yes, it has happened fast, and as always, at the end of the year, we start to focus on, for us, not just the food, but what the beginning of the year looks like, and all the crisis that are. We need a crisis hotline for food and drink binging. I feel like sometimes by the way our days go with our clients and kind of what everybody's needs are. But, we are in the food season, and as always, looking forward to New Year's and New Year's resolutions, too. So.
Talk a little bit about what you're doing with your Friends of the Boot Campaign. Anything that, first of all, kind of tell people what the Boot Campaign is all about for those who aren't aware of that.
Absolutely. Boot Campaign is a nonprofit organization that supports veterans. We provide assistance, we promote patriotism, and we spread awareness about the needs. So that's kind of our mission at Boot Campaign. I started it with my girlfriends a few years ago, and it has grown. We are really excited about this year. Looks like we may reach the $5 million mark in fundraising, and end of year for us is really a lot of corporate end of year giving and people, with their tax concerns, wrapping that up. And then, of course, we have a couple events that are always happening that we've just wrapped up. So it gets quiet in December for us as we number crunch and focus. But it's been a wonderful record-breaking year for us, raising money and growing our hero ambassadors as veterans who help us kind of spread the message, since we are all civilians.
Well, I'm in awe of how much your content, your search, your presence is being assimilated into the larger culture. I see shirts, I see the different people wearing the brand of the Boot Campaign more and more. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, we've been so fortunate. We really have, and I think. I think some of our success has been really just the civilian angle. We read something, we got inspired, we didn't know what in the world to do, and I think a lot of people really resemble that. They feel grateful, but they're maybe not political and may not want to get involved in that way. And what Boot Campaign does is allow anyone, civilian or military, to step in and even just a nonverbal show of support in wearing combat boots with their daily outfits or on Red Fridays or special holidays. And I think that's been a really powerful piece of that because, some people don't want to make a political statement, and we don't do that. We really just are a way to say thank you. And I think especially, where the world is today, there's a little bit of a shortage, I think, of appreciation and gratitude overall, and I think this is a simple way to do that without asking someone to get involved in really any conversation, but a political conversation or take sides. And I think that's really spoken to a lot of people on all ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, no question about it. How about your fitness work? What do you got going on with that? I know that you've been going through another kind of a brand change right now.
We are, which is why nobody can find us. But I am so excited to tell you about this new thing we've done. It's funny. We've actually done it for a very long time and decided to go a little commercial with it. It was working so well. We have always made smoothies for our clients just kind of for fun, and we have decided to package them and sell them We chop and we buy everything fresh, chop it and package it according to the recipe, and then we freeze it. And that way you can buy it, take it to your freezer, and in the morning when you wake up, or any time of day really, you just add your 8 ounces of milk, dump that pack into the blender and blend, and you're ready to go with a balanced meal. And they're awfully healthy without seeming like it.
Wow. Really they're fun and healthy. That's a nice combination, right?
Yes, and simple, so simple, and that's why we had always done it for everybody, and we had a few suggestions along the way, and decided to actually look into going a little bit more commercial with that. So that'll start to develop over the next 6 months or so, but that's kind of our new project, and the only way really to get them now is just to email me, that we don't have the website up yet, as we get all of our compliance factors in place. So we're very excited about that.
Well, good. Talk a little bit about the benefits of that, and they are available immediately.
They are, yes. And the way we do it right now is you would just email me at heather@fbombs.co, which is not .com, .co, and I can get you more information. But basically, I think so many people don't find that they have the time to eat well, or they don't know what to eat, or they're not sure, where to buy the things once they figure it out. And so this has just been it's an overly simplistic solution to just come. And we work with nutritionists all the time. We have chefs. I mean, it's so simple to put that together for us, and so challenging, I think, sometimes for people to that don't want to do all that in the morning. But it's for us. I've always had them first thing in the morning, and it's funny. Even my kids love it. I couldn't get them to eat a piece of spinach even if I chased it with a lollipop. But if I drop it in that smoothie, they have no idea, which has been really great for us. I think it's just a simple way to sort of curb your calories over the holidays, especially on those important meals like breakfast that you may otherwise miss altogether.
There you go. Heather, going to have to wrap it up with that. Get that email one more time, nice and slow.
Heather@fbombs.co.
Spell that, F as in Frank?
F as in Frank, yes, it's a suggestive name, but it actually stands for Fitness, Fuel, and Family, but fbombs.co. Okay,
sounds good. We enjoyed having you on, and I'm glad you mentioned the CO part. I was thinking com, so thank you very much. Heather Sholl, she's awesome, and love having her on the program. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, when we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here can be found over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, make sure you like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.